Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
I am Optimus Prime.
What, no smartass remark? You've got OJ murder gloves!
You suck.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Transformers figure. It's from Bumblebee. It's the Studio Series Optimus Prime. Now, I found this at my local Walmart on Emerson and County Line Road here in Greenwood. It's the first time I've ever seen this figure. They just did a toy reset of their toy department, and it was out on the shelf, and I was super excited because I love the way Optimus looked in that movie, and I've been waiting for this figure what seems like a year, and I finally found him. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Optimus Prime in the packaging, and he's looking pretty cool, I do have to say. Now, like the other Studio Series figures, we get some artwork here. It says Studio Series. It's interesting, they changed it from Bumblebee to Transformers Bumblebee. I don't remember that on the Bumblebee package. So that's kind of different. It's got Transformers here, Hasbro Takara Tomy. The top of the package has got the Transformers Bumblebee logo. Side of the box has got Optimus here. It says number 38 in the series, and then we get the Autobot logo kind of embossed in there, and then we get Optimus right there with some really cool artwork. So just kind of a close-up. There is Optimus in the packaging, looking all types of cool. Yeah, definitely dig that. Top of the package right there. Side of the box, Optimus looking very G1-esque. I am digging that. Yeah, I love that look right there with those logos. I'd really like to see Shockwave and Soundwave and Ravage and the Seekers. I think that'd look really cool in this set. Which, who knows, we may get those down the line. So on the back of the package here, we have a very small write-up of Optimus. There he is in his robot. There he is in his vehicle mode. It's a shame he doesn't come with a trailer. I wonder if an old school trailer would fit on him. That'd be kind of interesting. And then it says that you can also get Constructicon Rampage. And then he comes with the San Francisco Bridge scene, which is from the end of the film. So that's kind of cool. Just kind of a close-up here. There's Optimus in his two modes. And then if you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And then if you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And then there's his little set or stage or background, whatever you want to call it, and then there's Rampage right there. Yeah, definitely cool. Let's go ahead and get Optimus out of package and see what we think. So here we have Optimus Prime out of the packaging, and I, for the most part, really like this figure. However, I will say mine's a little bit loose in some of the joints. Nothing that will hamper it from posing or transforming, but I'm afraid it's going to get looser over time. And the other thing about this figure, it is so intricate with so many different little pieces everywhere that it's got to be, in my opinion, one of the most complex Transformer figures that is not a masterpiece figure. It's just crazy sauce at how complicated all the transformation parts are. I do not recommend this for a kid, as a lot of these pieces will break and snap off like that. I've even seen reports online that this cod piece has broken off the figure, so just be aware of that when you're transforming this guy. So that being said, for the most part, I adore this. This is the best, I think, movie interpretation of Optimus Prime that we have received. Hated the Bayformers. This is what I think of when I think of a live-action Optimus Prime. So thank you, Bumblebee movie, for giving that to us. But the one gripe I have, and it's not much of a gripe at all, he's got black hands, and I don't know why. It looks okay, it just not screen accurate. They were blue on the screen. These pieces down here on his waist were black. You know, I went back and looked at some still shots in the movie, and yeah, these were clearly the same color as his helmet and his legs, which I don't know why they didn't give it to us. And again, that's just a minor gripe. As far as articulation goes on this guy, it's pretty decent. His head does move back and forth, not too much. There it goes. It's very clicky. He does look down slightly and slightly up. It's just, I don't know. It's very clicky, and I'm afraid to break it, so I don't move it too much. He does have some waist swivel right there. His arms actually kick up really far because he's got all these little parts that can move around, which is nice. They move around on a shoulder. Mushroom peg. He's got twist at the arm right there. He's got a single jointed elbow there. The hands do twist. His legs kick up that far. They kick back not too terribly far. They do kick outwards, which is nice because these panels can flip upward. There's a twist at the upper leg right there. He's got a super articulated knee right there, which is very, very cool. And he does have some hinges on his feet right there, and he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. So taking a closer look at Optimus Prime here, I love the sculpt. I love the head sculpt on the guy. I like the design. The fact that we got the pipes on the side here is really, really cool. I like his chest piece there. That looks nice. The details look really good. It's very dark and drab, which is kind of cool and fun. He's got this backpack going on back here, which folds up pretty well. I can't complain much about it. It makes the figure nice and bulky, looks good, and yeah, I mean, it works. The fact that all these tiny little pieces fold up and around on this guy is just really, really super cool, and it just looks really nice. I wish it had some light piping in the eyes, but for what it is, it's pretty damn cool. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, he's got a little bit of bulky going on the back of the forearms, which is okay. Love the chest piece down into the waist. I think that looks good. I like all the black wash and the silver. The yellow and black paint looks nice. I like the elbows, how they look like they've got gears built into them. I think that looks really cool. Again, he's got some, bulk going on the back of the arms, but that's okay. I mean, it folds up pretty well. It's got a nice little silver prime booty going on back there. The black hands, I still don't get. I'm not sure why they did that. It gives it a darker look, I guess, but I don't know. It should be the same color as the helmet. I don't know why they did that. But overall, I can't complain. Looks good, looks solid, and it looks, for the most part, like the movie. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, really well done. I like the wheels, the silver on the inside rims. All the parts fold up and around, which is nice. The silver on the front, the yellow and the red on the knees look really, really good. There's no gappage going on the figure, which is cool. And all the panels move around so that you can get him into some really nice dynamic poses. Now, mine's got a really super loose left leg, which I may have to try to get some floor polish up in there and see if I can stiffen that up. But, that hampers mine a little bit. But it stands upright just fine, and it definitely looks cool when it's doing that. For comparison, here we have the Bumblebee movie Studio Series Optimus Prime with the Transformers Siege Leader Class Optimus Prime, and he's quite a bit smaller, which he should be. I guess this is a Voyager versus a Leader class, but they're definitely very cool to see side by side. Probably my favorite two Optimus Primes to have been released this past year, and they could easily go on the same shelf as far as the details go. He's a bit more darker and grittier looking than this guy right here, but that's okay. I don't know, there's just something about the two of them I really like, and for some reason I want to see some third-party customized armor pieces for this Optimus, maybe to make him look a little bit more like this. I think that would be pretty badass. So here we have Optimus Prime in his truck mode, and Yeah, I gotta say it's a pretty decent mode. This is a very interesting transformation. Lots of panels flipping and folding and going into place, and it's a bit of a goofy mess till you get everything to clamp together. Here we have the gun mounted on the little trailer hitch for storage. Let me take this off. There I go. There we go. But yeah, overall, I'm definitely digging it. I love the flat nose snub here. This is really nice. Now, mine doesn't want to sit all the way down. It feels like this should be a little bit flatter, but it's about as far as it goes. I love how they have this piece here that kind of hides the back of the junk, which is cool. It's got a really nice trailer hitch, lots of detail. A lot of open space here, which, you know, a lot of semi-trucks have a bunch of open space there too. Not quite like that, but not quite solid. Love the wheels, looks good. The tanker looks good. The cap, all this looks nice. Lots of nice detail. Love this blue paint. It matches the translucent plastic right there very well. The silver on the windshield wipers. The mirrors look good. All the detail in the grille, very nice. Love this big flat bumper. That looks cool. I mean, everything's detailed very, very nicely. Looks good. I don't particularly care for the pipes in the back, although that's really more accurate to what you see on trucks out there. Although, back in the day, I do remember them on the sides back in the mid-'80s. So, yeah, I probably would have preferred them to be on the sides. But to be honest, it's not too terribly bad there. It rolls really, really well, and it feels solid in this mode, and that's all you can ask for. For comparison, here we have the Bumblebee movie Studio Series Optimus Prime with the Transformers Siege Optimus Prime. And they're very, very, very different. This one's a lot brighter blue and red. This is more toned down, which I really do dig. This one has an Autobot logo on the side with some battle damage. This one does not have an Autobot logo anywhere in the truck mode, which makes sense, really. Pipes look better here. We got the same pipe setup back there, though, but yeah, just kind of a side-by-side comparison. Very interesting to see them two together. There's a backside. Definitely liking, I think, this one a bit more, although this one doesn't look too bad next to it. But it's definitely not topping that front cab. This is gorgeous looking. Size-wise, they're both really about the same. So I guess it's just kind of which one do you prefer more, the realistic Prime or the more kind of Cybertronian sci-fi Prime? So, will a trailer fit onto this Optimus Prime? There's only one way to find out. Let's grab a couple and see what we can do. Alright, so first up I've got the Cyberverse trailer, which actually looks pretty decent. The problem is it doesn't really hook up very well. It's because of the way this thing's designed. Now, it does catch at the back, so you can actually drag it around, but it's not going to be all that great. The fact that it does catch is kind of cool, but we get a lot of weird gappage going on right here. It really just needs to be hooked up there, but then this piece is just too short to hook it up that far. So that is a bit of a shame. I'm wondering if a G1 trailer will fit on it. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I think I'm going to see if I can find a used one to put onto my reproduction Walmart Optimus. And when I get that, I'll probably see if it actually fits here, but it does attach technically, and it does roll, so I guess that's something. Alright, so next up is the Power of the Primes trailer. I don't have the Optimus one, but I do have the Nemesis Prime one, so let's see if that works. Alright, so here is the Power of the Primes trailer, and it will connect onto it. It will not. Unfortunately, that little peg just doesn't want to fit right here very well. I'm sure I could probably get it if I do a little mashing, but I don't want to break anything. So if you hook it up right in front, it will connect very, very well. So that actually doesn't look too bad. It stays on nice and tight, and it kind of gives it a G2 look for me. Because I remember Optimus with that black trailer, and this actually looks pretty cool. I am digging that. That is not a bad look at all. Yeah, I think that's pretty damn cool. Now, mine, of course, doesn't have the sticker with the Decepticon logo, and I think that kind of helps it out here, which is kind of cool. It came that way if you didn't watch the review. But overall, I like this. I like this trailer. I think it matches well. It's pretty decent on the size. And yeah, it gives me hope that the G1 trailer is going to fit on this guy too. And then finally, the other Prime trailer I have is the Ultimate Optimus Prime trailer from the Bayformers movies. It looks in hand a little bit too big, but let's see how it works. Alright, so here we have the Ultimate trailer on it, and it's just a bit too big. It looks good. I like the aesthetic. I love this piece here, and it just looks really well. The wheels are actually about the right height, and it rolls really, really well. It just looks a little bit too gargantuan. Like this cab needs to be about twice as big. If they do an oversize of this cab, then it would probably work pretty well. But yeah, it just looks a little bit goofy. Oh, it slid off there. Yeah, I don't know. It looks okay. Maybe at an angle. I don't know. No, it's just too big. And that is not what she ever said. So if you're looking for a trailer for this Optimus, I would probably have to go with the Power of the Primes trailer or get an old G1 trailer. So is the movie Studio Series Optimus Prime from the film Transformers Bumblebee something that you want in your Transformers collection? If you're an Optimus Prime fan, absolutely. If you like the Bumblebee movie, yes. I really like this figure. I think this is the movie version of Prime that we should have gotten from the very beginning. It looks like Prime. It's just very G1-esque, come to a more realistic look, I guess, if you could call a robot transformer realistic. He does have a lot of components going on here. I do not recommend it for a young child. This is definitely teenager and older. It's very cool, but a lot of very small parts that could break very easily. I don't know why we don't have the blue hands. We got the black hands. I don't know. I'll never get over that. I wish he came with a trailer. I wouldn't mind seeing them putting this out again with a trailer. That would be cool. Or sell the trailer by itself. That would be nice. I'm wondering if the Earthrise, or the, Earth Rises line, the Transformers Siege sequel line, is going to have a trailer that will fit this one, because they're going to have a Prime with a trailer. So I'll try that out, in comparison to the ones I did try out with this one. Hopefully it'll work better. So there he is, Optimus Prime, from Transformers Bumblebee movie Studio Series line.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.